Hey, all you wonderful, wonderful people out there. Welcome back to the PACRats. This is Ian.
And this is Frankie.
Who is either eating or drinking when we literally are just recording.
I'm drinking. I have my Mountain Dew.
Always gotta have a Mountain Dew by your side.
Gotta stay energized and fresh.
This is how you stay hydrated.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, yours is Mountain Dew, mine is Pepsi.
I usually move the mic away, but I didn't have time. And then you started, and I was like, oh, fuck. I should have known you were going to start talking, because, like, we hit record. I hit record. I'm the one who hits record.
And then you told me to wait a second, and I did. And then all you hear is Frankie twisting the cap of a Mountain Dew.
I usually leave the cap off.
But this time
I didn't. I panicked.
You had a moment of, like, oh shit. Well, anyway, welcome back, friends, to the PACRats. Like I said, I'm Ian.
And it's Frankie. And Ian.
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
Well, we have exciting things. So, y'all remember a while back when we first did our first, like, podcast episode of us two, when Frankie said that I was going to do a show, pick a show, and we're going to talk about it. Y'all remember? Frankie remembers because he said it.
I do remember. Yeah, that was our first episode of, like, the relaunch, which is technically a part 2 of the thing we recorded in fucking March.
It's okay. It's our relaunch. We're relaunching ourselves. We're relaunching our brand.
We're relaunching the show straight into hell.
I think it was launched from the start.
That's true.
But anywho, so yeah, after weeks of pondering, and by weeks of pondering I mean forgetting, because I have a job and I'm trying to make that cash money.
Gotta make that bread. Let's get that bread.
You know, gotta get that bread to feed the ducks. You know, like.
Okay.
I can feel your stare, Frankie, and I'm not even in the same room with you.
Good. I'm glad.
But because I kind of forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot to pick a show for a while, but I finally did.
He did.
And anyone who knows me should have saw it coming. A mile away. 3 miles away, even. 500 miles, actually. 5,000. 500 miles, you know, walk 500 miles. You'd walk 500 more away from me.
Oh my god.
See,
you want to let them know what we're doing?
Yeah, I will. So we are going to be starting from the very beginning, the episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race. And we are starting from season 1, episode 1.
Before we get into, like, the in-depth about this more.
You want to change the subject real fast.
I'm going to change the subject real fast. But also kind of associated with you and things you like.
Gay things, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Tonys.
Frankie finally watched the Tonys.
I finally watched the first 40 minutes of the Tonys.
Only 40 minutes.
I couldn't do it. It's 3 fucking hours.
Yeah. It's not 3 hours with commercial. It's only 3 hours with commercial breaks.
Yeah, I left the commercials in. I didn't fast forward.
Yeah. You know what? I'm proud of you for that, because there's a lot of people that do that. And you know what? You stick it through.
Well, it was only because I was playing my Switch and I didn't.
Yeah.
I was playing Smash Brothers as I just.
So, the Tonys.
So I watched the first 40 minutes, and I have some thoughts. So this is going to be a little recurring segment probably for the next few weeks
On the Tonys?
on the show.
Okay.
Where I give my thoughts about
things that you watch.
Yeah. About the Tonys.
Yeah.
Before we do the main part of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would like to say, first off, this is the first thing I sent to you when I told you I was watching the Tonys. They do the opening song every time.
Except for the Hugh Jackman hosted, where they didn't do a song.
Okay, well, Hugh Jackman, he doesn't do a lot of things when he's on Broadway or in musicals.
I mean, yeah. He did a whole segment where he just jumped.
There was a part... Listen, I watched a video of this man in Oklahoma, and he just stood in the back, and then he came forward, sang his lines, and then went back.
Well, he was starting Wolverine at that point.
That's true.
He didn't have time for Oklahoma. Now that he doesn't have Wolverine anymore, he's like, ooh, Broadway, I'm calling.
That's true.
I need to have a job.
That is true. He needs to make that money.
He needs to make that bread.
Yeah, but he doesn't really need to. He has a lot of bread.
But you know how people are. Once they have bread, they want more bread.
That's very true. So, anyway, my first thought of the entire show, and I sent this to you, was who thought James Corden could sing? Because he can't.
He did well in Into the Woods, but that was also because of auto-tune.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a movie that was edited. This was, as he kept saying in the song, this was live, and it fucking showed with his voice, because he is.
Carpool Karaoke, he can sing. Maybe he was just nervous.
I think that's filmed too, though, so they can edit that.
They can.
I don't know. He doesn't sound good in the Tonys thing at all.
He sounded bad.
He did. He sounded real bad.
I don't think he sounded too bad.
No, he sounded trash.
Okay.
I thought he was trash. Absolute trash.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm gonna move on.
Okay.
The first award they had, I think, was what? Supporting actress in a play?
Yeah.
Or feature, or is it called featured actress in a play?
I need to pull up the winners. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. So featured actress in a play. And it was the girl who played Scout.
Oh, Celia Keenan Bolger. Yeah.
Yeah, Scout in To Kill a Mockingbird, the play.
Oh, I'm so happy that she won.
Now here's the thing.
Oh God.
Here's my issue. I'm fine that she won.
Okay.
She comes up though, and they announce like how many times that someone's been
nominated.
When she comes up, they go, her mom used to read To Kill a Mockingbird to her before she went to bed. I'm like, what the fuck are these little fun facts?
Yeah.
What's going on here? And then no one else got a fun fact. Birdie Carvel won he won the next award. He didn't get a nice fact. What the hell was that?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to do something cute for her. I don't know.
Maybe because like she won an award for like the book that she read, but like you gotta.
I guess they didn't want to say this was her 4th Tony nomination and her first win. No,
let people know. They let people know when fucking Leo won that Oscar.
Yeah, they did.
This is his 90th nomination and first win. First win, everybody.
Come on, it was only his 84th.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
For the years that it's been since Titanic. It was a Titanic joke I made.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
So the next thing I wrote about, for the best musicals, they do the thing that the Oscars do with best movie. I didn't know this. This is the first time I've actually watched the Tonys through.
Mm. Wait, are you talking about best play?
No, with best musical.
Okay.
So in best movie for the Oscars, like they each get their own little segment.
And they show a clip of the movie?
And they show a clip of the movie.
Yeah.
For Best Musical, they had like the people come out and go, "This is Temptations musical," and then they performed a little thing. Yeah. So they did the Temptations. That was the first nominee they showed.
Mm.
And the musical, first of all, boppin' musical.
Yeah, it's doing pretty well.
But the first song, the singing was really weird in the first song. Like, it felt off.
Yeah.
And then they got better.
I mean, it's I mean, imagine going on that stage at Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah, that's
on
true.
live TV. Like, you're gonna be fucking nervous.
I know, but like they go also, like they're live every night. Get out of here.
Yeah, but they only play to like 1,400 a night.
Get better.
That
good.
To how many? I don't know how many are in Radio City, but
Get good.
And then you have millions of people watching, you know, around the country.
I'm gonna say it for the third time, Ian. Get good. Get it good.
Got it. I'll remember that when I'm performing on the Tonys.
Okay, you should. Remember that simple advice. Get good. All right.
I'll quote you in my Tony speech.
So then they go to commercial, and then they're like, "Hey, here's the people who won costume awards." So I guess fuck costumes because they did both of those during the goddamn ads.
So a lot of the design awards are actually done before the airing of the show.
That's fucking dumb.
Yeah,
get out of here.
Yeah.
What do you do? Oh shit.
Design and anything that is not like scene design, costume design, lighting design, all that.
These assholes got to sing for 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Christ.
So all that is done like before the main airing of the show. So like
that's so upsetting.
I know. But at least they show clips of it.
That is true, but like sad, very sad.
Yeah.
But also, they come back from the first ad break,
and
James Corden's mic is immediately not working.
Of course. They had a lot of sound issues this year.
Good. Love it. I love professionalism.
I think the sound people are still getting their revenge for when they got rid of sound design as an award. Wow.
They're just like, you fuck off, Tonys. We're going to screw you up.
I mean, it's back, but they're still
getting revenge. They're still mad. Then I have what do we have next? Oh, then they did a fucking skit. They did the losing award face skit.
Oh my god, I hated that.
And I was like, that was only funny with Jeff Daniels, and that went on way too long. Like, Jeff Daniels was the only one who was funny.
Oh, I thought the boys in the band were funny.
Oh, I really love Jeff Daniels because he was just like angry that he didn't win. And I'm like, me if I get nominated and don't win.
See, I liked Andrew Rannells because you can clearly see that he was mouthing fuck.
Oh,
on live TV.
That's good though. That's good then. I didn't really look at him, to be honest.
How can you not? He's beautiful.
I was looking at Matt Bomer.
He's beautiful as well.
Yeah. Then we have Birdie Carvel thing. I brought that up though.
Winning
and not getting a nice little fun fact. Sad.
No, I mean it's a good thing that he finally won.
It is
because he was nominated before for Matilda.
Yeah, that's true. They did say that.
As Miss Wormwood, he played a lady.
That is true.
Yeah.
Then we have my boy, Samuel L. Jackson, coming out there to support his wife.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
He basically Will Smithed.
We need people supporting their spouses.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Support your spouses, viewers, listeners, all the above. Support your spouses.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And support the arts.
Yeah, support your arts, support your spouses.
And support yourselves, you know?
Then, okay, so I need to look up the award first because I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
But I thought it was really funny, so I watched this.
The winner?
Yeah, I do have the winner down.
Okay, because I have the list in front of me.
Okay, it was fucking shit. What award did Elaine May win? That old lady,
leading actress in a play.
Okay, who were the other nominees?
Annette Bening.
Yeah.
Laura Donnelly.
Mm-hmm.
Janet McTeer.
Mm-hmm.
Laurie Metcalf.
Yeah.
Heidi Schreck.
Okay, I think it was Heidi, but they announced Heidi's name, and everyone started cheering.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the final one. I forget who the final one was, but I think it was Heidi.
It was her.
Yeah, so they say Heidi's name, and the entire fucking theater just, like, goes nuts for this girl. And then they go, the winner, Elaine May, and everyone just shut up. It's like, oh. And I feel like the crowd there did not want Elaine May to win that award.
From what I hear, well, because Heidi was also the writer of the play that she was starring in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was also a finalist for the Pulitzer.
Okay.
So, and apparently, like, it was a deeply personal play. And
yeah, what the Constitution means to me.
Yeah. It's really good, apparently. I would definitely see it, but, like, yeah. People really
I would love to see it, yeah.
But no, Elaine May won. She had a really weird, like, speech.
I didn't listen to her speech. But I was like, oh my god, these people did not want her to win. Oh no. Oh no. Because, damn, they said her name and, like, the cheering just stopped. Like, immediately.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, stop, abort. Give the award to Heidi.
But they were like, nope.
And then the final note.
Okay.
Which, this isn't a lot of notes for 40 minutes into the show, but alright. I couldn't have cared less about the Tootsie stuff. Show the costume awards, you cowards. Get Tootsie off the stage.
Oh, when they performed?
Yeah, I was bored.
I have conflicting feelings about Tootsie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was super bored with it.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe if I saw the show, I probably won't want to see the show. I didn't like none of the music got my attention.
Yeah.
Like, the Temptations music I know isn't, like, original. It's the Temptations songs, but I was, like, bopping along to that, and then...
Yeah.
Tootsie came in, and I'm like, alright. And then they started singing, I'm like, oh, that's what you're gonna do? Okay.
Yeah, it was not a good performance by Tootsie.
Nope. It was not good.
No, although that reveal into when Santino and Fontana goes into Dorothy Michaels was pretty good. I gotta say that.
I guess so. I wasn't really paying attention at that point.
Yeah,
it was so boring. I was like, show the fucking
costume awards,
you cowards. Show the tech awards, you cowards.
Then this should be like 5 hours long.
No, get rid of the fucking performances.
No, the performances are great.
Have them perform while they're presenting the awards.
No.
Yes, I want the tech awards.
I would
cowards.
Cowards. I wish the show could be super fucking long, but you know.
All right. Let's move on to the main portion of the show. What everyone clicked on this show to hear about.
This is the main event. Are you ready?
Ian, present to us.
Drag Race.
We're talking about.
All right, so we are talking about RuPaul's Drag Race and a little backstory on the show.
Oh my god, we're gonna get the fucking lore.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Drag Race lore.
Yeah, we are. I came prepared. I got the notes, Frankie.
I'm ready. Give it to me.
All right. So let's start off with RuPaul. You know who RuPaul is, right? Everybody knows who RuPaul is.
I do know who RuPaul is.
But you don't know RuPaul in the 90s.
I do know RuPaul in the 90s. They were on some sitcoms.
Yeah, they were on
some sitcoms where they appeared. I don't really know much more than that.
So RuPaul was like a big, like, monumental thing in the 90s. It all started with her first hit, Supermodel, You Better Work.
Is that a song?
Yeah. It was the lip sync song, Frankie.
Yeah, okay, we're going to get to that in a minute.
But that was
a hot minute.
A humongous hit for RuPaul. And then, not to mention, a huge hit on the dance floor, like on the Billboard for dance, and then had a hit dance album in the 90s. RuPaul was also the first drag queen to ever be a spokesperson for a cosmetics line for MAC Cosmetics.
Okay.
RuPaul also had her own TV show, her own talk show on VH1 in the 90s.
Okay.
Which was moderately successful. It ran for like 8 years.
All right.
Yeah. And then obviously, you know Ru from like the TV appearances and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
RuPaul was on like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Sure was.
RuPaul was also in a lot of movies in the 90s that also solidified her career. She was in Tu Wong Fu with Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, and John Leguizamo, which that's a drag queen movie.
Okay.
With Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, and John Leguizamo in drag.
Let's go.
It's really good.
Is that
funny?
All right.
RuPaul was also in the 90s Brady Bunch movies.
Sure fucking was.
As the guidance counselor.
Oh, but man, RuPaul sure was in those movies. Those movies sure were made.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, RuPaul was humongous in the 90s. Like, she was also at the MTV VMAs with Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, back when those awards mattered.
Yeah. Like, big. And then in the 2000s, Ru saw a little dip in popularity. Ru sort of hid away because of the Bush administration. So she sort of like laid back for a while, and she went to actually radio.
Okay.
Yeah, she hosted radio shows, and it's what led to her podcast today. But anywho, in early 2008, RuPaul, Logo, and Wow Presents, which is a entertainment company for the gays. You know, they create a lot of LGBT plus shows. They are most known for a movie called Party Monster, which is about the club kids in the 90s in New York City. And it starred, get ready for this. Mm-hmm. You ain't ready.
I'm ready.
Macaulay Culkin and Seth Green as drag queens.
I love Macaulay Culkin. How dare you say I wasn't ready for... I'm always ready for Macaulay Culkin.
I didn't know if you were ready for Macaulay Culkin as a drag queen, as a club kid.
I am ready for that. I love Macaulay Culkin.
Think of it as Nina Flowers and Ongina combined, but a little more fucked up.
Wait, who's Nina Flowers and Ongina?
Yeah, think of like aesthetics, but like.
All right. Okay. Well, we have things to say about those two.
But anywho, so in 2008, RuPaul, Wow, and Logo came up with a reality competition show for drag queens, and they began searching around the country for drag queens. The original idea for the show was that a drag queen and her assistant would come in and compete for the title of America's Next Drag Superstar. So it was
together?
Yeah, it would be an assistant who would help with their makeup, their costumes, basically everything. That got scrapped due to budgetary reasons.
All right.
Because season 1 was basically created on a buffalo nickel.
we can tell.
So it was just it just got scrapped to the 9 queens. Many queens, especially in the LA area, were asked or were asked to come in or asked to send in an audition tape. And then there were calls for drag queens all around the country to send in audition tapes.
All right.
Thousands of queens auditioned, but only 9 were chosen for the first season.
That's true. There are only 9 of these people.
Filming occurred in the summer of 2008, and the first season premiered on February 2nd, 2009. However, for reasons that I will disclose not this episode, but in a future episode.
Oh, all right.
The season did not air again until 2015. When it was brought back, it was sort of known as the lost season.
Which is what we're watching.
Yes. So the one that we're watching is technically the lost season, where Rue gives some commentary about this.
Ooh, we're gonna talk about this commentary.
So Rue gives commentary on the first season.
I think I would love to tell you this right now off the bat. Yeah. Commentary is stretching it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely stretching it. I hate it. But
we're giving commentary.
Yeah.
RuPaul is making noises.
That's what Rue does. It's what the gays do, Frankie. Let us make our noises.
I know, but like...
I'll tell you now, Frankie, this next episode it will be the reason why it will not air again, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
It's
oh my god, I'm ready. I want someone to be murdered.
Oh no, it's not anything really bad like that.
Oh, that's upsetting. You hyped it up.
I know, but so yeah, the season really didn't air on TV for the longest time, and while other seasons of the show, aired and kept rerunning, this season never did until 2015, when they were like, all right, let's do this.
Let's do the lost season revealed or revisited? Was it revisited?
Yeah, it was revealed.
Okay, revealed. That was dumb. Hated that.
And because of this, they now do other seasons revealed.
Oh, please stop. Please don't.
They've done season 4, seasons 5, and seasons 9 so far.
Don't do any more. Don't do any more, Ru. Don't reveal anything else to me, because you're bad at it.
But yeah, it's definitely a lot better in later seasons, because they give actual information.
Okay, maybe that'll be a little better then.
And I will say, as the episodes progress, they do more info than just Ru.
Than just Ru going,
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, the show premiered February 2nd, 2009. So this year is the 10th anniversary.
Okay.
And 2018, season 10 was the 10th anniversary of when they filmed season 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Celebrations.
Yeah. So we just finished season 11 of the series.
Mm-hmm.
So far, the series has had 11 regular seasons and 4 all-star seasons.
Oh my god, that's too many all-star seasons.
Well,
in comparison.
Currently, right now, they are filming All-Stars 5.
They gotta stop that. That's too many. They're gonna run out of all-stars.
And season 12 is filming later this summer.
It's too many all-stars.
Drag Race.
They're gonna run out of all-stars.
They are. They really are kind of running out of all-stars. I'm not gonna lie. All-Stars 4, they actually brought back queens from past All-Stars.
Oh my god.
But the show has definitely expanded around the world. It plays in many countries around the world, and now there are many different spin-offs of the series in different countries. There is The Switch, which is Brazil's version of Drag Race.
Okay.
Drag Race Thailand began in 2018.
All right.
Drag Race Thailand is on its 2nd season and will be filming season 3. And then Drag Race UK just filmed.
Okay, the first season?
Yeah, so the UK will be getting it later this year or the beginning of 2020.
Probably
on BBC.
Probably 2020.
I actually think it's going to be this fall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's rumored to be this fall because they filmed this spring.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually pretty similar to the amount of contestants that were on this season. There were like 10 of them for Drag Race UK. So, Yeah.
That's a good number. That's better than 9. 9's such a weird number.
Yeah, 9 is a weird number. As of today, there have been over 150 queens who have competed on the show.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Season 1 has the least amount of contestants to compete on the series.
Mm-hmm.
And season 11 with 9, and then season 11, which just aired, has the most contestants with 15.
Mm-hmm.
So they have definitely expanded over the series. Also, the series has won numerous Emmys in the last few years for Outstanding Reality Show, and RuPaul has won 2 Emmys so far for Best Reality TV Show Host.
Okay.
So, also, it won for last season for Best Makeup and Hair for a TV show. So now Drag Race has become a worldwide phenomenon, an award-winning show. RuPaul.
Wait. I got a question right now.
Yeah.
For the best makeup and hair.
Yeah.
How?
It was a recent season. It wasn't this season.
No. Not even that. Because the queens all do their own makeup and hair.
Oh no, it was for RuPaul. RuPaul does not do her own makeup or hair anymore.
Okay, I don't know. That's one person.
Well, because RuPaul is the host, like.
Yeah. I get that, but like that's one. They did makeup and hair for one person. Look at all these other shows. They gotta do makeup and hair for more people.
Well, you know.
I'm gonna fight that award. I'm gonna fight the Tony. I'm gonna fight this award.
But yeah, it's a worldwide phenomenon. There are so many different tours that host queens from all seasons. RuPaul's DragCon began in 2015. It is a convention for drag.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only drag convention in the world. There are 2. Well, actually, no, not anymore. There's DragCon LA, DragCon New York, and then there's a UK drag convention and an Australian drag convention.
Okay.
Yeah, so drag is taking over the world.
It is
mainstream.
And it started with this season.
Yeah, it all started because of this season.
And man, based on this first episode, I'm shocked.
Listen, season 1. So, okay, the thing about season 1, Drag Race really did not start like. The pedal to the metal wasn't really pushed until season 4.
Okay.
So
we got 3 seasons of crap to dig through.
Well, it's not that it's 3 seasons of crap. It's season 1 is definitely like the low budget one because it was the first. Seasons 2 and 3 are very, very. They up their game. They have a different workroom. They have a different main stage. A bigger budget. Like.
They're not filming in a garage.
No, they're not filming in a garage. But yeah, seasons 1 through 3 was when Drag Race was a more niche show because of its logo.
Yeah, that's true. Not many people get that channel.
Mm-hmm. And because, you know, it was a gay show, you know, a lot of people did not come around for the longest time.
A good point to start our little look at the episode.
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
So we start with the opening is we see some backstory to Ru.
Yeah. And I have my first note here.
Yeah.
Wait for the backstory. RuPaul says, "I'm the original supermodel." I disagree. I think there were some before you. At least one before you.
Who?
Anyone from the 80s.
I mean, yeah.
Any model that was a supermodel from the 80s? Come on, Ru. Ru, you can't be out here making these ridiculous claims. What are you doing?
I mean, the term supermodel didn't happen until the 90s, though.
First supermodel, look it up. Gia Karanji.
Okay.
Is who I get. That's who pops up.
Okay.
She coined the term. Oh no, it's Janice Dickinson. She coined the term in 1979.
Fucking Janice Dickinson, I can't.
And said she was a supermodel.
She was the first drag supermodel.
Okay, yeah, but she didn't say that.
Well, no.
She literally just popped up and said, "I'm the first supermodel." I'm like, I disagree. You are lying to the audience.
A liar-oo.
Starting off with a lie.
But so we see that, and then we see clips of what the season is what's going to unfold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is also when we find out that this is the lost season.
Yeah.
And I put, OMG, we're watching a special version with RuPaul commentary.
Mm-hmm.
And then they show the clips of the season, right? You said?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I put, immediately one of the drag queens says I had to put my balls behind my body.
Yep.
And in this little segment, Rue just pops up and starts making dolphin noises.
Yep.
Rue is adding nothing so far.
Well, okay. So those clips,
Mm-hmm.
they stopped doing those clips after season 6.
The clips of Rue or the clips of what's happening in the season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, so, as Drag Race has gotten bigger and bigger,
Mm-hmm.
the fans have gotten a little more crazier.
Mm-hmm.
And so the fans like to go out and search for who's on the show. Because when you are filming RuPaul's Drag Race, you cannot be on social media. They take your phones. They take computers. You are not allowed any communication outside with the outside world. And you are sequestered in a hotel.
Ooh, all right.
You are not allowed to leave. They tape the door shut, like duct tape. To make sure that, nobody escapes. And later on in seasons, I'll tell you why. But,
oh my god, are people escaping? Yes.
Yeah. But, so because of people, being a little crazy and they call themselves Nancy Drews, after the character Nancy Drew. Which, when we get to season 3, that's where they get the name from.
Okay.
But they call themselves the Nancy Drews, and they literally look on Queen's social medias to see if they're posting or see the last time they post, and that's how they figure out who's on the season.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And because of these little clips, if you really pay attention, you'll see different outfits, and if you track different outfits, you can actually track how far Queen gets into a season.
I would never be able to do that.
I would never either. I don't do it either, but...
Where's the time? Stop. Calm down, everyone.
The Nancy Drews do.
No, stop that.
But yeah, so they don't do that anymore to keep a little, suspense, so they don't guess,
That's good, I guess.
Yeah. But they're basically just telling it how it is for this season. They're like, guys. I don't think they knew what they were getting themselves into.
They obviously don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we see clips of the season. We see clips of some lip syncs, some future lip syncs. He's out of drag. And, of course, some drama. You can't have a room of bitchy gay men in one room without there being drama.
That's true.
So, and then we go to the opening credits with the theme song.
And this is where they said this is the Lost season. I was like, oh, all right, Lost, okay.
And those credits have not changed at all since the first season.
Good. Great.
You will see these credits every season.
Innovation.
And when we get into literally the first shot after the credits, if you haven't noticed already, the filter over the lens.
Oh my god, I didn't notice that. What the fuck?
So, a lot of people say it was to make Rue look, softer and more feminine-like and not old. But in all honesty, that's just fake. It was literally just for aesthetic reasons.
Oh my god.
This is the only season where that filter is on.
All right.
The later seasons, there's no filter at all. So you're just going to have to deal with it for these episodes. And then we see the workroom for the first time. Like I said, it does not look like that anymore.
That's good.
It's so much bigger and more spruced up. But this was the old workroom, just like a little, area and stuff. And this is where, for the most part, the queens are during the season,
Okay.
This is where they do their makeup. This is where they make their outfits. This is where, everything else happens.
All right.
It's either here or the main stage. And then, like, other places, but for, like, a good little bit to do challenges.
Okay.
So, after we see the workroom, we get the entrances of the queens. And the first queen to walk in is Chanel.
All right. So as we do this, I have reactions to all of the queens.
Great. I am going to talk about each and every one of them. So,
in detail?
Damn right I am.
Ian, we're already 40 minutes in.
Well.
Oh my god.
Hey, our wrestling video is long.
All right.
You did this with the wrestling video. I can do this with Drag Race.
That is true. But I don't want a 2-hour episode, boy.
It's not going to be 2 hours.
All right.
Calm your ass down.
I like Chanel.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have.
Yeah, Chanel comes in ass out, looking like the showgirl she is. I always found it hilarious in the first season that they say their boy names. Now they just don't anymore.
I couldn't tell who they were when they were out of drag, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
So,
hey, that's part of the transformation. You'll get used to it, though. And she calls herself the Barbara Streisand of drag because she's a bitch and she's anal retentive.
She does.
Mm-hmm. And you will definitely see, I have a feeling you are going to get annoyed by Chanel as the season progresses.
Okay. So far, I still like Chanel.
That's good. That's good. Next up in the room is Nina Flowers from Denver.
Okay, I don't like Nina Flowers.
You don't like non-fishy drag, Frankie.
But also she says I start my makeup at 5 a.m. and getting up at 5 a.m. that's too early to start anything in your life.
Well, the only reason she started at 5 a.m. is because they shot this like at 9.
Then I'm up at 8:30. We'll move on because there's someone else. There's someone on this show.
But Nina comes in looking gorgeous, androgynous as ever. She comments on how fierce Chanel is. She's definitely a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Then next is Rebecca Glasscock from Fort Lauderdale, 26. Looking like she came out of the fucking mall in jeans and a long t-shirt that she obviously cut up.
Yeah, I like Rebecca. She looks like an Italian mom from Jersey.
She does. She looks like one of the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, she looks like an Italian mom from Jersey.
I will say she is fucking gorgeous out of drag. I forgot how good Rebecca looks out of drag. Like, fuck.
All right, calm down.
Yeah, and she comes in carrying a purse, and she's all nervous and stuff.
She is super nervous.
Yeah. And then next, we have Ongina.
All right.
From LA. Her middle name is Ong, and God didn't bless her with a certain Ina, so she put it together for Ongina.
How old is Ongina?
26.
26. All right.
At this time. 26.
I want to mention how I said someone got up at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ongina. Look. I may not like Nina. Nina might be weird to me, but she put in some fucking effort.
Yeah.
Ongina showed up with a bow on her goddamn head and goes, "I'm done." I'm like, "What is this?"
She has makeup on, and her makeup does get better throughout the season.
Does she? Does she have makeup on?
Yeah.
Is it just corrective?
Probably.
Because it doesn't look like she has makeup on.
Well, okay. Ongina is definitely more of the gender fuck type of drag than, say, like, what we think of drag. You know what I mean?
The what?
Gender fuck.
Gender fuck.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain that term?
It's basically giving a fuck you to gender, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not a man, not a woman, somewhere in between.
I feel like Nina is doing that same thing, but putting in effort.
Well, Ongina had only been doing drag for like a year and a half at that time, too. So she's still like...
This is the big leagues. Put in some effort.
Hey, but she got on the show.
How? I want to know.
She sent an audition tape and she was asked to do it. So
Insider trading right here.
Angina says that she is very competitive and ready to send these bitches home.
We'll get more to my thoughts about Angina.
Next up is Victoria Porkchop Parker, 39, from Raleigh, North Carolina. She is the oldest queen this season.
She is? I like pork chop.
Mm-hmm. She says that she's been doing drag for 21 years at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like 32 she's been doing drag. Yeah. And she says that because of her experience, she has an advantage over the competition.
Yikes. Big oof.
Which for some queens, like in future seasons, yeah, it's definitely an advantage, but it's all about, can you handle the fast pace of the show? With Victoria.
Yeah, I like pork chop. I put pork chop all the time because I didn't actually hear their first name.
Calls her pork chop.
Good.
Nobody
like
calls her Victoria Parker or whatever.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, pork chop.
All right, let's go to the next one.
And next up is Akasha.
All right, here we go. Week 1, right?
Yep.
Episode 1. I put it down. My pick is Akasha. What's up? I'm going with it. Yeah, I want Akasha to win. Not that I predict Akasha's going to win. I want Akasha to win.
Why?
Well, at first I was like, oh, good effort. Like, really good drag.
Well, she walks in looking like... She says that she would be a stripper or a slut with lots of children.
That was funny. That was... Well, like, she came in, I was like, oh, that's good effort. And then she said that, and I was like, oh, you're fucking funny then, right?
Akasha is crazy, rambunctious, and she's definitely the shady one of the season.
Good. I'm glad I picked the shady one.
And
it's like, whenever I watch a reality show, I pick, like, 2 people that I want to win, like a number 1 and then a backup. Yeah. So we'll get to my backup. I think I wrote down who my backup is.
Okay. So Akasha's your number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have Tammy Brown, 28 from LA.
All right.
Icon. And fucking icon. I love Tammy Brown.
Absolutely don't like Tammy Brown. With an IE.
I remember the one queen that I told you that I knew you would not like.
Yeah.
Tammy was it.
I don't know who it is. I think it's Akasha or Rebecca. Says Tammy's creepy. And I wrote, Rebecca. I agree. She is creepy.
Tammy marches to the beat of her own drum.
I figured out what was creepy about her later on, so we'll get to that.
Like, Tammy does not march to the beat of anybody else's drum but her own. Like, you'll definitely see.
All right.
Next up is Jade from Chicago, 24.
Jade's my backup, my second pick.
Yeah. Also, hot as fuck out of drag. Oh my god. Anytime
they were out of drag, I didn't really pay attention to them. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I pay attention. I like seeing the transfer. I like noticing the transformation and like seeing how queens transform.
See, the transformation is pretty cool, I guess, because I think Rebecca does a great job of like looking completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the reasons I don't like Angina, because if I saw Angina on the street, I would know it was them.
Yeah. Jade is the dancer and performer as the season. She says you can never find anybody with more balls than she does.
Yeah, Jade's my backup pick. I'm a big fan.
I also found it really funny that a lot of the girls were carrying fucking purses.
They
like
were.
Woman.
I love it.
They don't do it anymore.
Oh, that's sad.
And then finally, last to come in, Bibi Zahara Benet from Minneapolis.
I didn't write
from Cameroon, Africa.
I didn't write my opinion of Bibi.
Mm-hmm.
I did put though that when she walks in, Bibi looks like Nene Leakes. I just want to point that out to everybody. Looks exactly like Nene Leakes.
He does. Bibi says that she has an international influence, and she thinks that's going to carry her through the competition.
She's from West Africa, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Cameroon. And
she says specifically. Yeah. All right.
She's incredibly confident, so she might be one to watch out for.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So all the girls enter, and we get our first video message from Rue. The one thing that I definitely put down is you have to be more enterprising than Trump. That has not aged well.
No, it didn't age well. I noticed that. But you know what was weird about this whole thing for me?
Uh-huh.
Is that we get a video message from RuPaul in drag.
Uh-huh.
And then RuPaul just walks out. I'm like, what the fuck was that? What's that about then?
Oh, Frankie, get used to it. It happens every episode.
Either do it all in the video or do it all in person. What the fuck are you wasting everyone's time for, Ru?
Well, the video is to give like a little, like, you know, like keep the girls on their toes and have them guess what the challenge could be.
I want the video to be like, if it's gonna keep them on their toes, I want Ru to come out and go, so you want to play a game? and then she walks out.
You know, I'm waiting for the day that she actually does that. You know, it's season 12. You gotta do it, Rue.
Season 92, when everyone's forgotten about Saw.
Also, this video message is really the only time that she'll do a car references in the season. She will never make any other car references.
God, I freaking hate that motif. Like, I know a drag race is a thing with cars.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, if you're gonna call a reality competition about drag queens, like a competition like that, the obvious choice is Drag Race. Like, yeah, like what else would you call it? So like,
yeah, but then they have like this whole car motif, and I'm like, oh my god, stop.
And then I always loved how America's Next Breakthrough Drag Superstar, the long ass title for the winner.
Oh my god, I wouldn't want that title. It's too long.
And even Rue, like future Rue, is like, what the fuck did I say?
Imagine putting that on a poster. Like, you win, and then you like gotta do shows afterwards. So you like promote yourself. I'm America's Next. I don't even remember what it was, to be honest. I didn't write it down.
Superstar.
I'm America's Next Drag Breakthrough or Breakthrough
Drag Superstar.
Next Breakthrough Drag Superstar, and then like the person goes, "You're out of room on the poster. I'm so sorry. We can't put any other words here."
It's really only breakthrough. That's the word. That's like makes it too long. They got rid of that. So now it's just Next Drag Superstar.
That's way better.
Yeah. So RuPaul enters the room
in a killer suit.
Oh yeah, RuPaul's suits are amazing.
Good suit.
And Ru individually meets the girls. Like, goes up to each girl, shakes their hand, you know.
Yeah.
That stuff. The girls are starstruck and talk about her importance.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ru talks about the prizes for this season.
Yeah, and then she also mentions that they all came there on Southwest.
I thought it was Delta.
No, she literally says, you've all come here thanks to Southwest. And I was like, is Southwest a sponsor? What's happening here?
Yeah, probably. A lot of the prizes too were probably all sponsors of the show.
Yeah, I assume the prizes were. That makes more sense, but I wasn't expecting the Southwest Airlines fucking plug.
Yeah. So the prizes of Drag Race this season was a paper magazine spread, a portrait by Greg Gorman, a spread for LA Iworks, headlined the Absolute vodka tour across the U.S., a lifetime supply of MAC cosmetics, and $20,000.
I'm all about that money.
Mm-hmm. Although future seasons it would go up and up. It's now at $100,000.
That's good though.
The winner, yeah. So then, photographer Mike Ruiz enters. He's photographed Dolly Parton and Beyonce, and he's also fucking hot as hell.
All right, yeah.
You know me. I'm always thirsting over.
I know.
And I wrote down when he says "gorgeous" for all the ladies because I just found it funny. The way that he says "gorgeous" just made me die. Like he didn't mean it. He was you looking at Tammy Brown.
Yeah, you're gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. And then we go into our first, technically mini challenge.
Yeah, but they never say it's a challenge. Mm-hmm. They just say, "Hey, y'all are taking photos," and then they like spring it on them at the end. It was a challenge, bitches! Yeah. Surprise!
Yeah. So the photo shoot challenge is getting sprayed down by hoses from the pit crew on a car. So those hot guys, they are known as the pit crew on the show, and they appear quite frequently on Drag Race.
Yeah, I assumed.
Shirtless and in their underwear. That's it.
I don't have a lot of notes about this because it was utterly boring to me. I have a few.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy is so creepy looking, and I figured out why here. It's the overly large forehead.
Yeah.
She's got a forehead almost Peyton Manning size.
She has a 7 head.
She does. Then I put what?
I think it's because of the wig. In all honesty.
Okay, yeah, I'll get to that later. But during like the fucking runway, like she doesn't look as bad, and it's the wig. Don't wear that wig. Don't wear that wig anymore.
Well, wigs weren't like that easy to get for drag queens back in the day. Now they're like everywhere. Like you can get a nice wig for like.
Wear the second wig though every time, because wearing that first wig makes you frighten everybody in a room.
Tammy is definitely more funny than sexy. Chanel is sex. Pork Chop is just distracted by the men.
Yeah, that was you. That'd be you.
Yeah, that would be me. No, I'd actually more be Nina. I'd do the challenge.
I put Akasha as a child. I don't remember what that's in reference to. I don't know if that's
she was pissed about being wet.
Oh my god, yeah, Akasha was so mad about being wet.
She says, my vagina got wet.
Yeah, I put Akasha as a child. Okay.
Angina has fun with it. BB's shy.
Oh, did Angina have fun with it? Because I put Angina again, disappointing.
Angina's really good at photo shoots.
Is she?
Yeah.
She looked like she had no fun.
I'm gonna have to show you Angina now. You'll be surprised.
Will I?
Yeah, she's definitely grown.
Okay.
BB is very shy. She doesn't like that she's getting wet. Jade.
BB got murdered by that water.
Oh yeah.
Like everyone else looked like they got wet, and then BB looked like someone tried to fucking drown her.
The pit crew were saying, "Go back to Cameroon."
Really, they're being fucking awful. They look like they were trying to murder this girl.
Yeah. Jade is giving J-Lo realness.
I don't know what that means.
Being Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, how is she being Jennifer Lopez?
Just the essence.
Okay.
Straight man. And then Rebecca literally looks like she's trying to be a porn star.
Yeah. I have no other notes beyond the baby almost being murdered by two shirtless men in their underwear.
Yeah. In between this photo shoot, we get some of the girls getting out of drag. Akasha's fake tits flowing at the wind.
Yeah. Also,
Akasha loves attention. Phenomenal job for Nina. Like, I have to give credit covering all those fucking tattoos. Oh yeah. Well, that's why she wears like all those long sleeved outfits.
Yeah, but like even like she has it with makeup too. Like she has a lot of tattoos. They have a lot of tattoos.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Rebecca talks about meeting people out of drag. Akasha and Pork Chop are both surprised by Nina as well.
With all the tattoos.
Pork Chop is not a fan of Akasha because of how loud and obnoxious she is. Akasha talks about Tammy's large eyebrows and being a lesbian with Jade, and then she accuses Rebecca of having work done on her lips.
Oh my god, Rebecca's 100% had work done. Everyone knows Rebecca's had work done on the show, apparently.
Really? No, I mean, they can be natural. She's Puerto Rican.
I know, but like also all the judges at the end were like talking about her nose too.
Well, that's because of the way she did her makeup and contoured her nose.
Okay, because like the one judge was going, I know when a nose has had work done.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh my god.
And then we get our main challenge, drag on a dime.
I like this challenge.
Yeah, so the challenge is
a good idea.
Yeah, you have to use hand-me-downs and dollar store crap to make a new outfit fitting their style. They can use their shoes and their own undergarments, but everything else must be dollar store. The judging is based on both their outfit and their photo, and they have to show off their charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
All right, yeah, that's a lot of fucking categories coming out there, but
hey Frankie, charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Look at the.
Yeah, I know what it is. It spells cunt. I know. RuPaul made sure everyone fucking knew how clever she fucking was. We all get it, Ru. You can spell out the letters for the word cunt. We get it.
And charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent will be a staple of Drag Race for every season.
I assumed. They start the challenge, right?
Yeah, Rebecca is terrified. Chanel is pissed.
Well, first of all, I love the fucking fight
Oh yeah.
that they have for the fucking materials. I was like, oh my god, they just all ran. I thought people were gonna start throwing elbows.
Oh, wait till season.
So you have.
Oh, wait till season 2, man.
You have all their reactions here.
Mhm.
What was Angina's reaction? Do you know?
To
The challenge or something? Yeah.
Angina really didn't have a reaction.
Okay, there's got to be something because there's a moment in between the fight for materials and when Rue comes in.
Uh-huh.
Do you know anything from that?
Oh, she says about pork chop experience doesn't get you where you want to be.
Yeah, I put. Well, not knowing, hindsight is 20/20, but I put Angina, shut up, you're bad. I just want Angina to know how much I detest what she's doing this season. I want her to be sure to know.
She'll fucking destroy you. She's don't fuck with Angina.
Come at me. You live your life and you disappoint.
Rebecca is terrified of this challenge. Chanel has $25,000 in costumes, but she has to make something out of shit.
Yeah, Chanel's pissed.
Pork chop can't sew. Rebecca,
Yeah, what the fuck?
any of the shit there.
Okay, Rue comes in, right?
Well, first pork chop talks about how she got shot at.
Oh yeah, that comes out of nowhere.
Well, usually, like on reality shows, you have producers.
Okay, yeah,
like,
that's when on. So pork chop starts talking about being shot at.
Yeah,
and then
she started in 1987.
Yeah, and then that's when Angina says the stuff about experience,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, oh my god, this person just told you about being shot at, and you're like, well, you're old. I'm like, shut up, Angina, you're the worst.
Well, okay, so here's a little tidbit about those, those talking segments.
Yeah, I know they're like edited in.
Well, not only that, but also they're shot at the end of a long ass day.
Yeah, but I still don't like Angina,
And then Rue comes in and does a walkthrough. Akasha likes to show her body.
Rue comes for Akasha.
Yeah.
Real hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then just obliterates Rebecca and just goes, you're not creative, and leaves.
Uh-huh. Yep. She's like, Rebecca, what the fuck? I need you to, be creative.
I know. She goes, you're bad.
I like for pork chop, the Bette Midler luau. I like how she described her outfit.
Yeah.
And then Rue ends with her famous saying, "Don't fuck it up." And pork chop is very worried about Akasha and Rebecca. They are very nervous.
Mm-hmm. Angina then they cut away to her, and she's like, "Someone's going home."
Yeah, this was the next day.
Yeah, and I put, "I want it to be you."
Yeah, so the next day, it's elimination day. Everyone is scared for their lives. They only have about an hour to finish their garments and get in drag.
Yeah,
Rebecca is starting from scratch on her dress.
Yeah, Rebecca's starting over. I put good luck.
Yeah.
This is when I made Jade my second pick. I don't know what happened, but I made Jade my second pick.
Was Rebecca your original second pick?
I didn't originally have a second pick.
Okay.
And then I was like, you know what? Jade.
Mm-hmm. Nina talks about how it's hard to do her makeup in an hour when she usually takes 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you saw her opening makeup, no wonder it takes her 2 to 3 hours. She paints.
She does.
She fucking paints.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to the main stage. Which, the main stage doesn't look like that anymore.
Yeah, Rue says, this was filmed in my garage, and I put, we can tell.
It doesn't have a Hello Dolly staircase for Rue anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But Rue looks great in that dress. And the hair.
Yeah.
Rue looks amazing. That hair and makeup was done by Matthew Anderson, who is also a famous 90s club kid who also did makeup for a lot of music videos like Beyonce, Destiny's Child, Gwen Stefani, Missy Elliott. Matthew knows what he's doing.
Okay. Yeah, they go through the judges, right?
Yeah, Santina Rice, who is a designer and a former Project Runway contestant. We have Merle Ginsburg, who's a fashion journalist for Vogue. Mike Ruiz, who took the photos.
Yeah.
And Bob Mackey.
Yeah, I put who the fuck is Bob Mackey?
So, Frankie, you weren't paying attention to the Tony Awards because he just won a Tony Award for the Cher Show.
We didn't. Oh, he did win one for the Cher Show.
He is most notable for making all of Cher's outfits.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to Bob later. I think he says something that I think is stupid or weird, so we're gonna get to Bob.
Okay.
Bob later.
And then we get the looks. The runway looks. Their outfits. Nina comes out first. She looks...
how would you describe Nina first? And then I'll describe.
Nina, androgynous, severe, very tartan, very... I think she looks gorgeous. I love Nina's look.
I put Nina looks like a peacock going golfing. Which I think describes it accurately.
You know. And then next we have Akasha looking like a hooker.
I put Akasha's killing it. And then I have
so much.
Oh, I put Akasha's killing it, but no dollar store stuff. So you gotta do that challenge. I didn't notice any dollar store stuff. You gotta do that challenge, Akasha. Come on.
Yeah, but she's showing off her pearly whites for the judges.
That was a nice smile.
He does have a nice smile. And then Angina comes out.
I put still hate on Angina. That's all I have.
This is an iconic look.
It's hideous.
It's mostly because of her runway walk.
It looks like eggs.
She is walking down that runway, voguing that house. Like, she is killing it on that runway. She can walk.
She walks well at the beginning, and then she leaves, and it looks like there's like a strong wind coming the other way, so she's like struggling to get through.
I mean, she was voguing. Like,
you watched the Goldbergs, right?
Yeah.
You know how like Barry Goldberg runs on that show?
Yes.
That's what it looked like. It looked like a slow-mo version of that. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. You're correct.
Yeah, I know I'm correct. That's why I said it.
And then Pork Chop comes out.
I put
Pork Chop hates her outfit.
I put I hate Pork Chop's outfit.
Pork Chop's outfit looks so bad.
She looks like a fucking court jester.
She looks like a football player.
You're right.
Although I did like the pail with like, was that grits in there? I
thought it was sand.
Being a pig and stuff and eat like, I
thought she was eating sand. I was like, what's happening right now?
And then BB is next.
I just put BB did good. I don't remember BB's.
She comes out in like a black dress with like leopard on the collar, and she has like a leopard belt, and then she reveals and it becomes like a leopard like napkin.
Yeah, I said BB did good.
Get ready because BB does a lot of leopard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Next up is Chanel.
And I put
her ass again. Looking like a sexy fucking message from a nightingale drowsy chaperone.
Yeah, all I put was Chanel was showing ass again, so that was my reaction.
My favorite thing about Chanel is her confidence.
Does she show ass in every outfit? What the fuck?
Not every outfit.
Okay.
Many outfits, but not every outfit. Her confidence of I see the judges not giving a reaction because they don't want to give me a reaction because they think I'm so good.
Yeah, and then Rue goes, no. And I'm like, fair enough.
You are going to hate Chanel. I cannot wait for your opinion on her as the episodes go by.
Okay.
And then next is Jade. Giving like a tribal fun.
Jade killed it.
I really liked this look.
Jade fucking slayed.
And also like the turns that she did on the runway, and Rue enjoyed her.
Mm-hmm.
And then next we have Rebecca Glasscock looking like a female Paul Simon.
I thought Rebecca did good.
I hate it.
Making a comeback.
I did not like the tinfoil.
I like the tinfoil.
I think super ugly. But her
I thought the tinfoil was the best use of dollar store shit.
her makeup is gorgeous.
I thought the challenge was you're supposed to use dollar store shit, and I couldn't tell where anyone else used the dollar store shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like I could tell Jade's, she just grabbed like one of the fucking like dollar store props. Just as a prop, and I was like, "You did good, but like that's not in the spirit of the challenge."
Well, the challenge was to make it couture. I don't think Rebecca's was couture.
What does couture mean?
Something that you would see on a runway, like a fabulous runway.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
You see some just weird shit on some runways. So, if I'm being honest with you, Rebecca's would be better than most shit that's on a runway.
Rebecca's outfit I've seen on most girls at like our high school prom.
And guess what?
What?
Promenade, fucking runway. Gotcha.
And then finally we have
2000 IQ right here.
Fuck you. Finally we have Tammy Brown.
Yeah, and I put here. This is what you were right. I put Tammy looks less creepy in that wig.
Mm-hmm. I love Tammy's outfit. She looks super super cute, old fashioned.
Yeah, not creepy.
Yeah, she looks so good, and she sewed all of that. Like that's serious craftsmanship. Also, I like how she climbs the stairs at the end.
Yeah.
Tammy has so much cunt in her. Like, she is the definition of cunt. Like,
I still don't like her because she's creepy.
She has so much balls.
Makes me afraid to look out the window. But she reminds me, like, the way she does her makeup when she first comes in, and like the lipstick and the forehead, she reminds me of like late era Michael Jackson, who gave me nightmares as a kid. So, like, terrifying.
I can't with you.
Absolute PTSD right there.
I can't with you.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. So then we have the judges' critiques. Jade, Chanel, BB, and Tammy are all safe.
I put good Jade safe.
So they all get to leave the stage. Then Angina comes down.
And they say Angina is charming. And I hate Angina. You're not charming.
Angina is very charming. She has so much confidence.
That's not charm. That's confidence.
I mean...
Solid difference.
And then we have Rebecca.
Ian, before we move on to this, there is nothing in the world that's going to
Angina.
Turn me to like Angina.
Okay.
Angina could show up in the final episode of the season, rescue a puppy, and cure cancer, and I would be like, yeah, but I hate you.
What if Angina wins?
I will be thoroughly upset. I will be very angry if this 5-year-old boy wins.
Angina actually inspired RuPaul's song Lady Boy.
Okay. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Rebecca's showing belly button, right? Okay, this is it then. This is it.
Oh, is it when Bob Mackie talks about the...
Bob Mackie makes some weird-ass belly button comments.
Adorable belly button.
What the fuck is your fetish, Bob Mackie?
Well, I mean...
Your fucking weird belly button fetish. Get off my TV screen.
Yeah. The judges are not a fan of her dress, but they love her beauty, and... Yeah.
I thought the dress was fine.
They seem to really like Angina's outfit.
Yeah, okay. Can I reveal the next thing?
About Victoria?
Oh, they talk about Victoria next?
Yeah, they talk about Victoria next.
Oh, I don't have anything about Victoria then. Go on.
Well, she says the nail in the coffin that she never made an outfit before, which...
Oh, this is Pork Chop. Yeah, she says I never made an outfit. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, Pork Chop never made an outfit, and that's the nail in a coffin. Like, do not say that.
Okay. Then we move on to Akasha. And
giving a $20 hand job.
They just call Akasha a whore. Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, calm down.
She does look like a whore. She literally looks like she could be on the street hooking.
Hey.
I'm not against it. If
Yeah.
hey,
They're saying it like it's a bad thing. How dare you?
well,
How dare
okay.
you, Bob Mackey?
Sex work in 2008 was very different to sex work in 2019, Frankie.
I know it is, but I don't need Bob Mackey up in here saying people are whores and then talking about his weird belly button fetish.
Okay, but he didn't say that Akasha looks like
At
a
the same
hooker
time,
giving
I know he
20
didn't. That was
shots
Mike
with
Ruiz.
Santino.
Oh, whatever. Whatever, Fantino. I don't. Santino, your ass on out of here.
Well, luckily he does. He's only on Drag Race as a judge until season 6.
Oh, wow. He takes a long ass time to Santino his ass on out.
So we got 6 seasons of Santino, Frankie.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wait, but my favorite thing was Akasha saying pork chop looks like a football field.
She fucking does.
And then finally we have Nina, and they love Nina.
They do love Nina.
Which you cannot, like, she looks gorgeous.
I already said what she looks like.
I know. But she looks so beautiful. Like, it's so twisted and...
She did good, but I still am adamant that she looks like a golfing peacock.
Okay. Well, the golfing peacock wins the challenge.
We ain't there yet, baby.
Oh, we ain't there yet?
I got comments, baby.
Oh, did you have more comments on the other deliberations?
Yeah, so they leave, right?
Yeah, I didn't make any comments on this.
They deliberate again. I got shit to say.
Okay.
They won 5 judges, too many judges. 3 at max.
That's usually because they usually have 2 guest judges. Santino and Merle will always be judges, but they will have 2 guest judges usually.
5 is too many.
Okay, well, you're gonna be upset.
5's way too many, especially when Rue goes, actually, none of you matter. I make the final decision. I'm like, well, what's the fucking point then?
It's
have
just,
one judge.
Different opinions.
Rue don't care about their opinions.
She does. She says, but she does.
All right, then they keep going on about how they love Angina. I'm like, how would you love Angina? You're dumb.
Well, there's something. I guess there's something that they didn't show because they're on that stage getting critiques for like up to 2 hours. So they're like going back and forth talking to the girls and
maybe there must have been something they didn't show because God, that was horrible. She looked like fucking scrambled eggs. That was what her dress looked like. And everyone's like, oh, your dress is so nice. I'm like, y'all look at the same thing? What's going on?
I mean, it's a different silhouette than what you're used to, you know?
I don't even care about the silhouette.
I know you don't.
Why are you wearing scrambled eggs?
They're loofahs, Frankie. Loofahs.
Why is she wearing loofahs?
Because that was the challenge.
Yeah, it didn't make it. She didn't work it though. She didn't work well. I don't care. She did the challenge, but she didn't do it well.
Do you have anything else on deliberations, Frankie?
I just don't understand. I don't under. I hate Angina. I want to make that known. If the viewers learn one thing,
if you're listening,
if the viewers learn one thing from this episode, I hate Angina.
Listen, Angina is rumored to be on All Stars 5, so
she better step her fucking game up.
She definitely has. I will send you a picture of what she looks like now.
I don't want that. I don't want that in my life. I don't want that kind of negativity in my life.
It's not negativity. She looks amazing.
What the fuck's happening? I couldn't tell what was going on.
Literally, this is the only episode where the filming's like that.
I thought it was an action movie. I thought bullets were going to start flying the way they were filming this.
Literally, this is the only episode where it's filmed like that. Every other episode is better.
Okay, good. Second. Pork Chop's not even lip syncing.
No.
They're just dancing.
Pork
Chop
Chop
lip sync.
Dancing. She's stumbling. She almost fucking falls.
Well, she does almost fall, but at first she's dancing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is a lip sync challenge. You gotta dance and lip sync.
Pork Chop might not know the words.
Just say watermelon then. Looks like you're doing it. I learned that trick.
Yeah.
It's a choir trick for you.
It is a choir trick.
Then I put...
Akasha does okay, I guess. Comparatively speaking, she's better.
Well, Akasha could have just stood there and said the words. Done a fucking spoken word poem and been better. I put Lulu. I don't know why I put Lulu.
Who the fuck is Lulu?
I put... Oh, okay. Oh, I know what it is. It's not Lulu. It says Pork Chop just looks generally lost. Looks lost on the stage.
Where did you get fucking Lulu?
My K looks like an L, and then the first part of the K, and then the second part of the K, like the little triangle part, isn't connected, but it's connected to it's connected to the S. So looks lost. Almost fell like 5 times.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then
the other girls are commenting on that.
Yeah, they're commenting on it. But at the end of the lip sync, this bitch has the audacity to wave Akasha away.
Acting like she won.
Like she won. I wrote, "You're big dumb if you thought you did good." That's a power move, but you did not do good. You did the opposite of good. You did bad.
Well, after the lip sync, Rue says Akasha can Shantae, she stays. So she is safe.
I love Shantae, by the way. Good video game.
Mm-hmm. And Pork Chop must sashay away. Pork Chop is the first queen to ever be eliminated on RuPaul's Drag Race history. And because of that, at every live grand finale since season 4, Ru always gives like a special shout out to Pork Chop. Because she wants to give her a little bit of love.
That's good. But also, Pork Chop, if you're listening,
yeah,
check this out. Put that on all your posters, baby.
What?
First ever eliminated.
Oh, she does.
RuPaul's. Okay, she does. Good.
Oh yeah.
Marketing, babies.
Girl, Pork Chop is famous. Like she's gold. She's good.
I figured, but like marketing got that history.
And we have not seen the last of Pork Chop, Frankie.
Wish we could see the last of Angina.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but she's going to episode 2.
Yeah, I know.
And with that being said, RuPaul ends the episode with saying...
I was hoping... You said episode 2 is the reason it doesn't air, right?
Yeah.
Like, man, it didn't air because it ended with, like, the murder of Angina.
Yeah. Do you want to know why it doesn't air?
No, tell me next week.
Okay.
Keep me in suspense, but, like...
Okay, I'll keep you in suspense.
But,
you're not going to get it, and when I tell you it, you're going to be like, that's it.
But, like, fucking happy news, babies, if that was the reason why. Like, the rest of the queens rebel against her, just, like, murder.
It's actually very well liked in the community.
Why?
Drag Race community.
She's not good.
You'll see. You'll see.
She better fucking save a puppy.
You'll see, Frankie. You'll see.
Alright.
But Rue ends the episode with her great saying, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anybody else? Can I get an amen? Amen.
Well, I wasn't going to give it to you. I yawned instead.
Well, you're an asshole.
I just happened to yawn.
Yeah. But you're my asshole. Wait, that sounded wrong.
Yeah, it did. Don't say that again.
Okay. And that was episode 1. Frankie?
It was. Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
You know, let's go Akasha and Jade. Angina, you just continue to disappoint. Every time you show up on screen, disappointed. I think that's the main like the main point that I want to get in is that Angina, from like the interview to drag,
Mhm.
you know, they have those little interviews when they're not in drag, and then in drag looks like what she did was just like take like a bow, any bow randomly lying around, or any like protruding object, and like staple it to her head and go, "I'm a drag queen now," and I'm like, that's not how it works. And then I want to see Angina in a fucking lip sync. See if she's got anything going. I don't think so. I just want to express how much I don't like Angina. Once again. And how much she irritates me.
Wow.
Quite frankly.
Wow, I've never hear you have a deep passionate hate for anybody like this.
I thought that
Wow.
like it might also just be that like the way they introduce the queens, they introduce Nina, who I don't like, but like puts in like so much effort, and then they introduce Rebecca, who looks like completely different, putting in a lot of effort, and then they introduce Angina, and it's like, what are you doing? Did you walk onto the wrong set? What's going on?
I mean, they're trying to show all different types of drag.
That's fine. I have no problem with that. Put in some effort. What are you doing? Effort. I just want some effort.
If you look at those pictures I showed you, she definitely does put in effort.
There's more effort in those pictures. I'm gonna throw those pictures up when I edit. Yeah, I looked at them. That's more effort, but I'm still like, I still don't like Angina.
Game. She's upped her outfit game.
Yeah, I still don't like Angina though. It ain't happening. This ain't it, sis.
This ain't it, sis.
No,
She ain't it. Other than your hatred for Angina, what did you think of the first episode as a whole?
Look,
I'm looking.
I want
see you.
I want clearly defined challenges.
Okay.
I want Rue to stop with the commentary.
Okay.
I know it's not going to happen,
at least for this
season. But like, God, stop.
Yeah.
I want better film quality. Like, not even camera. Stop cutting. This isn't Bohemian Rhapsody, all right? You ain't gonna win an Oscar for best editing.
That does get better in episode 2.
Good.
The filter does not go away until season 2.
Well, the filter I didn't even notice, so it didn't bother me.
What else did you have a problem with?
I don't know. I don't remember.
There'll definitely be more clearly defined challenges.
Good.
Even though you really like this challenge.
I did. I just wanted defined. Yeah. What are you looking for?
Yeah. I think it'll be definitely more defined.
I want people to stop skirting the challenge.
I think you'll like episode 2 a lot.
Compete within the spirit of the challenge. All right? I don't want this shit.
Well, then you were definitely going to like episode 2.
I want a murder on episode 2.
You want a murder?
I want a fucking murder.
You might witness one.
Good.
At least in the lip sync.
It's going to be me killing Angina. Going back in time.
You know, I don't think that's going to happen.
It's not, but I just want to stress again how much Angina bothered me.
So, we did an MVP for the wrestling.
We did do an MVP.
And I think we should do MVP for Drag Race.
All right. Well, my MVP for the week, my MVP, without a doubt, Jade.
Why?
I thought Jade had the best fucking outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Not Jade. It's Rebecca. Because Rebecca got told you're bad, and you're not good at this by RuPaul. Really mean. Don't be that mean, RuPaul. Come on. Calm it down. But got told you're bad. And then was like, well, fuck it. Completely scrapped their project and made a fucking comeback. I don't care what anyone says. That was a good fucking outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Get on my goddamn level. MVP. Rebecca.
Rebecca Glasscock.
Yeah.
All right. My MVP is Nina Flowers.
Fucking of course it is.
Nina, from the moment she stepped into that workroom, has looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
She's giving it. Watch out for Nina. Watch out.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess so. So, I do want to say this now.
Okay.
I've been thinking about the MVP thing.
Okay.
And we're going to continue it, obviously.
Okay.
But for each show, I want to do something a little special with this MVP award.
Okay.
So, for the wrestling show, I just want to say this like right now.
Okay.
We have it divided, like the way we have it, we're looking at it monthly
Mm-hmm.
in our thing. So for each month, we're going to have an MVP of the month.
Okay.
And that's just going to be based off of who got the most votes throughout that month, just like through the episodes.
Okay.
And then with RuPaul's Drag Race,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be an MVP of the season because you can't really divide it into months.
Okay.
But and that's just going to be calculated the same way.
Okay.
Whoever has the most votes for the season. Guess who's not going to be MVP of the season?
Angina?
Well, yeah. We'll put that out there, right? Well, Pork Chop, because Pork Chop ain't showing up. But, Angina.
I'm going to disagree with you on that.
Pork Chop has a chance? Are you telling me Pork Chop's going to come back?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the thing. And I should probably let the viewers know. I have seen season 1.
Yeah.
So I know
every season, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Season 3, I've seen half of it.
Okay.
So the end of season 3 is going to be something great for both of us.
Oh, all right then.
But yeah. So yeah, I've seen every episode, so I know what's going to happen. So just I just find when you hear me laughing at Frankie, it's because
I will tell you this.
Yeah.
I'm a biased voter.
Yeah, you are.
And I will never give Angina my vote.
I'm going to tell you now, Angina is getting my vote for at least 2 episodes.
Listen here. I will rig this fucking vote. I will look at it at the end of the season and go,
if Rebecca Glasscock wins this fucking MVP, I'm going to murder you. I hope you know this.
Hashtag anyone but Angina.
If Rebecca Glasscock wins this MVP for the end of the season,
I will give this MVP to fucking Bob Mackey and his weird belly button fetish over Angina. Angina will have to pry this MVP award from my cold, dead hands.
Angina, you're an MVP in my heart.
You're an enemy of the state in my heart.
Not an enemy of the state. Wow.
Coming at you hard. All right. I think we should wrap this up.
Yeah. I was trying to, and then you proclaimed Angina an enemy of the state, and I just I couldn't let this slide.
This is a late night recording for us. We started late, and so late night Frankie after I work. I usually don't record after I work, but I've worked a shift, so.
Yeah.
All right.
You're a dude.
So join us next week where we will go back to wrestling.
Yeah, we're gonna flip flop.
Yeah, we're gonna just alternate each week with these episodes,
and then have a random.
Yeah, maybe there'll be a Bono episode with like
a what?
A Bono episode, bonus episode, Bono.
A Bono?
Yeah, a Bono episode.
We're gonna have Bono on the show.
Yeah, the wrestling ones. I don't know what that would be, but like maybe for a Bono episode for this, we could look at like some of the other like the Switch or whatever it's called,
Oh God,
like other country stuff, and see
Rather-
how they compare.
it's Thailand.
What'd you say?
I'd rather do Drag Race Thailand if we do
I
that.
need subtitles for that, baby.
Oh, there, honey, YouTube got it all for you.
Okay.
I got you.
But before we close out, I keep remembering we haven't done this in a bit, so we're rusty.
Oh, what are we rusty on?
We would like you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. All of the links are down below. And if you'd like to send us an email with some questions, maybe we'll do a question and answer segment, but you want to send us an email with some questions, the email will also be down below. And
If you have any
finally,
questions on why Frankie hates Angina, put them down below.
I'll fucking answer them. But I answer them this whole episode. The worst. If you also want to send some Angina hate mail my way, I'd love it. I'd read it out loud. But finally, the most important thing you can do, beyond liking, commenting, subscribing, and following us on all our social medias, share this video, share this channel
Share this.
with your friends.
There is another podcast, because you got your idea from the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So this actually also came from an idea from a podcast I listened to called Race Chaser,
Yeah.
and it's actually hosted by two queens who were on Drag Race.
And do they review episodes?
Damn right they do.
Do they have a bitter hatred for Angina?
They do not.
Not a good show, then. Bad show. 0 out of 10 on that show. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have a deep hatred for Angina if you're gonna be reviewing these shows properly.
Well, listen.
Listen, I'm gonna promise you this. I'm gonna make you a promise.
Okay.
There's gonna be one queen every season I'm gonna find a reason just to hate. I'm just gonna bag on them the entire season.
I already know who you're probably gonna bag on for season 2.
Good. Good.
Season 3, I'm not sure.
All of them.
Probably.
One season, I'm just gonna pick all of them and hate them all. But
All right, you guys.
signing off. Then this has been Frankie,
And this has been Ian. We hope you enjoyed our ramblings of Frankie's hatred of Angina.
All right, bye.
Bye, you guys.